Okay, friends, once again, greetings all of the members here, so please give me a feedback that you can hear and see me. I think a lot of the people who were in Dubai right now smiling because, well, you remember what was on this event. So please, yes, I can see the 10 out of 10, yeah, okay, I can argue with that, that's awesome. Let's see, yeah, we have a lot of people and still they're coming. Let's make a little geography test. Write in chat who, from where are you, what country, maybe a city. From where are you from? From where are you connected to a Zoom? Tumen, Azerbaijan, Baku, Italy, Moscow, Berlin, Russia, Kazakhstan, München, Berlin, once again, Germany. Yeah, good evening. Moldova, Romania. Yeah, that's great. Nuremberg. Welcome everyone. Today is gonna be an interesting broadcast, a really positive one with the good news, with the useful moments, useful facts. I think everyone who are here should wait until the end because there's gonna be the most delicious part of our pie of our presentation, if I can put my words like that. So just watch for the slides. I'm gonna start the presentation now. Soak the information in your head. Today is gonna be real good for you. So yeah, let's start. I'm gonna turn on the demonstration. Give me a moment. Can you see the presentation? If everything's fine, we can get going. Okay, great. If there's something wrong, you can just write in chat or in Telegram if there's some problems with voice, with sounds, or with presentation itself. Okay, friends, welcome to the quantum world with the ProfixOne Capital. I think there's no need to explain why the quantum world, because a lot of people here for more than 2 years, they already know what does it mean. And quantum world is because if you will listen to everything from start to the end of this presentation and just get the information inside your mind, processing in, for the next 6 months, you will have your own quantum jump in all the possible way of explain that. So please pay attention and let's start. First of all, I want to talk about the history. What we are, from what we start, what is the beginning of our success of the ProfixOne Capital, step by step. I think everyone know that in every business, in everything, to create something, you need to have a wish, have desire. And the first step, it's the desire of our team, my own desire to create something unique and that make it possible for other people to use it. So that was the start, the first step of our journey. And when you point at one goal and go exactly in that direction, you will meet the people that you need to work to make it happen. And the second step was to meet such a people, create a team. I meet the person that right now is the main control chief, and that's the start. I meet with these people, with this system. Everyone who know about ProfixOne Capital know that the base of our project is a unique mathematical system that we created. With it, we work. So the second step was meeting and understanding of the system, testing. We tested on our own level for a lot of months. Yeah, a lot of time was passed before we understand that we can create something from that it's actually work. And the third step is the test project. Not just so I can test it, or just the Valerie, but so other people can also test it, like our friends, our partners, and we gather a team and test it for ourselves. We start the test and get the perfect result. We understand that the system actually solid. And we have something that has a price. The fourth step, we get to it when we understand. So if we want to work stably, minimize the risks, we need to create our own brokerage company. Why? Well, because unfortunately on the market there's only a few brokerage company that provide service that actually have a consequence, that actually want to help you, that really want to provide you what you need. So we want to minimize this risk and to just go from that moment, create our own brokerage company. And we do so. We have founded our own brokerage company and we work with it. The step number 5 is we need our own HQ for traders, because only the one member that actually work like a trader is it's not enough. So we want to develop in that direction. There's only Valerie and we gather the team because we want to work exactly with that system that we have, and we give a training to everyone, every trader, how to work with the system for us, for you, for everyone. And the main factor here, we have a system and you need to go straight on it. Yes, just follow the system that we give to you, that we actually train you. And the 6th step from that is creation of a unique tools for the investors. And there's no the same kind of instruments in any other companies, because we have such tools that no one have. Even right now, these days, we just announced about ourselves and no one did it. The step number 7, the most important, is the warranty for every investors. And we create that. We create the first physical guarantee. Maybe someone didn't hear, but we are first in the world who create real guarantee for the investor. Not some kind of paper, but actually something that has price. And that's good. We're gonna talk about it a little later. So yes, if someone asks you, I need a guarantee, we have a guarantee. Exactly for you, personally for you, for every investor. So okay, I told you about the history, but what's the system? What's so unique in that system? Every time when I meet with someone, the first question is, what's the system? How it works? What's actually so interesting in that? Firstly, it's based on maths, on numbers. Everything is calculations. Yes, and that work on every kind of market. Yes, that's exactly what you think it is. It doesn't matter if it is commodity, stock or cryptocurrency market or forex market. On any market the system can work. And the same, a lot of people, on which market you work, where the system work. On any of them. That's right. And the next, also the main factors, the elements of the system, it's not just, I don't know, in superposition. You just do it every time in a single mod, so it doesn't develop it. But every actually every time, every single day, it's updating, it's developing, it's how we can just make it work better, how we can adjust the mechanism, so make it more stable, more powerful. If we look at the system 3 years, 3 years before and right now, there's a big, just a massive difference. So yeah, if there is a question that if someone can copy our system, well, that's on a 19% and a 9 impossible. And the last, the system work on a different tools. So we don't work only on a cryptocurrency market or with cryptocurrency tools. We not work only on forex, only on stock or commodity or obligations. We can work on a different tools on different markets, and that's good. We independent from working on a single market. That's what you need to know about the system and why it's better. So let's go next. What we created so unique in the world. Not just unique for us, but unique in the world. Something that do not exist anywhere else. So, what we have? The first what we created is the tools that no one can scam, can copy, or like, I don't know, write something on a paper that isn't true, is a live broadcast of all our work. On our official channel, our official site, you can see the live broadcast where traders work. Yeah. Every single person can just go on the main site and check the work. Check that we do not lie to you. Those who are with us for a long time, like 24 hours, they can just watch how the traders works, how they do their job. And that's the first instrument that we created, which is unique. The second is transparency of all financial operations. And not all the companies and projects do that. Most of them will tell you that it's a confidential information. But when you go on the market, work with people, you want to show your progress, your job, that you're fully trustworthy, that everything in access. Also, all of financial operations, capitalization, what, how, in what amount, you can see it in live broadcast. And live broadcast is something, yeah, that you can't just replace any numbers in that. You can mess up with this. The third is full control of capitalization of the company. It's connected with the previous one. What does it mean? Everyone, like an investor and employees, even if they don't know me, we don't need to ask someone that above us, because every one of you can just check the capitalization of the company. And that's also a unique feature of our project on the financial world. Because there are different financial foundations, but the full control of the capitalization, when you can check it, the full capitalization of the company, never see that one. The next is access to the money in every moment, particularly any. Some questions also ask about the guarantee, and understand that. Just think about it. Your money in your account. Or, okay, in your pocket. You can just put your hand in your pocket and take some money. Like 20,000. Or maybe you want everything from the income. You have full control. It's just as simple as that. So yeah, it's also a guarantee from our side that you can get your money and withdraw it when you want. It's simple and understandable. And that's also a feature of our project, that you can use the money as you want. Because you can just make a deposit and after a month you can withdraw everything, like what you get as an income and what you deposit. And there's going to be no problem with that. There's not going to be some different fee for that. Actually, no, there's no fee for that. And that's what actually different in our project from any others. Okay, now what is actually terrifying a lot of investors and the partners, what's the risks? How to minimize the risks in our project. I want to show you some facts that actually decrease the maximum risks. Because a lot of people, when they hear about trading, for them it's already a negative factor, because everything what was before, they just telling them what is it, but never show any proofs that their project actually work. But we have really strict communication with management. We just cover ourselves with the atmosphere, with the factors that give us the upper hand in decreasing the risks. First, it's a unique mathematical system. There's no such kind of thing as the trader just step in the work process and think about the new strategy and he want to try it. No, that's not how it works. You go strictly following the system. We work by following that mathematical algorithm and nothing else. The second one is the control of the trader only in our hands, and we decide what is needed to be done. Yeah, there's a lot of companies that work with traders, but what they do, like someone who just created their own company, they go into the market and trying to manipulate the market, finding the traders, the experienced traders, because they want to make more people, more employees, traders. Like to cover the some compensation plan or something else, but they don't understand one thing. Yes, they hire these traders, but they work for their own strategy. And what the trader want, you must follow them. Not vice versa. And in that moment, you risk. Yes. That's a lot of people who just face this moment, this situation. But in our case, it's worked very differently. It's not the trader who tell us what to do, but it's we who control the process. We giving him the tool and telling him not a step left or right, strictly follow the system. And you'll be golden. Because this system is work. You don't actually know what the trader thinking when he's work on its own. He will tell you open here and close here, but in our case it's worked differently. Vice versa. We're then telling him what to do and he must follow. And that's minimize the risks. The third factor, our own brokerage company. Yes, I already told you about we want to minimize the risks from the trading by creating our own brokerage company. It's something essential that you must have in the first place. The brokerage company have control almost with everything, like the statistic, the accounts of traders, and that's really important. Those who created the company and he want to create it with the trading, he must have a brokerage company. You need to understand there's the factors that really decrease the risks. And fourth, it's minimal goals in the profit field. There's also some people on the meetings who telling us, can you just make the income more higher? Like, why you need to follow the same percent every month? We do not want to make a lot of money for one period of time. This is something that will destroy everything. We have a lot of experience in that. And we understand that the stable income is more effective than just a fast one. So yes, we can make a big profit in one time, but it's not what we want. We have minimal goals that we want to achieve, and we do that every time. We do not try to make every month more and more and more. We have our own plan, we have goals, and every month if we do at least 4 or 5% per month, it's good. Yes, we provide what we promise to you, and we want to keep it that way. Believe me, if we just have 1% of income, it's already more than enough for capitalization. Because these are different numbers. And these factors, all these 4 factors, it's 99% of success in this business. They're dependent on these factors. If there are none of them, you will not survive in this market. Because if you actually want to make something special. Okay, but what did we create? What kind of opportunities for the investor? There's 2 products, ProfixOne token and ProfixGold token. I will not gonna try go deep in the woods, but these 2 is the first products. First level is ProfixOne and then going to be ProfixGold. I'm gonna tell about them a little, and then we're gonna continue to the news, to different moments that you have waited for. And you'll be really excited about what is gonna be here. The first instrument is ProfixOne token, 1% per week. It's just understand how our business work, how our system work. We buy into token grow, it fixed on 1% per week. Yes. A lot of people just misunderstanding. There's simple. If you want to scale our business in every countries, only that way we can do that. We create token, we fix it on the grow 1% per week, and of course we must provide this grow. Must provide this grow and the profit that we promised. And we just giving you the opportunity, all the instruments, live broadcast, checking the capital of the project, everything. And everything works stably without any changes. ProfixOne token, 1% per week, 4.02% per month, and 64.4% per year. And friends, that's a real big numbers. Those who at the start telling us, that's not enough. Right now they said that it's too much. There's a lot of cases where the people at the start, like 4% per month, 1% per week, I don't want it. But after 1 year in a project, they understand that actually it's a big amount of money. And that's feeling when you see your income that growing, that's the most important. And yes, I can't not highlight one. ProfixOne token, you have access to it in any moment. You can just withdraw your deposit, you can do anything. The second token that have a guarantee. Yes, everyone who invests in ProfixGold have a guarantee, physical one. Those who don't want to buy ProfixOne token, maybe you read some negative comments on a website, you don't trust us? Well, you cannot trust us. You cannot trust what we show you, but you can invest in ProfixGold token and get physical guarantee 100%. That means that when you invest in money, you get an official shop that create a jewelry, and on this amount of investment, you get a physical guarantee. And especially one moment, you choose the jewelry you like, a ring or something else, not us. Of course, if you really stress about trusting us to invest in ProfixOne token, you can invest in fixed gold. But of course, the income is 0.72% per week because you already have a physical guarantee on the amount of your investment in your house or like in a safe. And it's gonna be real stupid if we giving you the 1% per week, the same amount of income like in a ProfixOne token that you can withdraw in any moment. I think it's the correct choice. So, this is two products that we created for investors. Because a lot from this chat already know about this presentation, about everything, but I would like to repeat it before I get to the most important. Okay, now let's talk about our plan, the roadmap, and the ProfixOne token. We're gonna talk a lot today about ProfixOne token because it's the main feature, the main product, what give us 1% per week. So we have our own goals. First goal that we have for 2023, which is right now, it's $50 million capitalization. After we achieve that goal, we're gonna decrease the income for the new investors from 1% to 0.5% for new investors. Why? It's simple. For the investors who are already in a foundation, who did a lot, invest a lot, and they still grow their investment, is going to be another factor that decrease the risks. Because we decrease it in a 50% more. It's already low enough, but we do even more than that. And that's a big plus for us, because investors can see that we are really set on a long-term development and can stably provide what we promise. That's our first goal. It's 0.5% per week and 35% per year for new investors, which is 50% decreasing. The second goal we have is for 2024, really important goal. It's gonna be for the next year. It's $100 million. After achieving that goal, we become a closed foundation. Yes, we already told about this goal in the beginning. Someone didn't believe it on the start of the project, but really, trust us. Remember these numbers, the moments when this happened. And I'm gonna tell you something really important. With these goals, we already set our direction. Everyone have a chance to invest your capital here and now. It's our slogan. Today, not tomorrow or after tomorrow. Right now. Yes. This is our goals. Our roadmap. And now let's talk about why we should close our foundation from other investments. From the outside investments. First of all, capitalization in $100 million is more than enough for the next 3-4 years to get to the 1 billion. This is the global goal for us, something that we chasing for the whole development with all we have right now. And just imagine, that was the first. Just imagine we have a goal for profit 100% per year because 64 we just give to the investors. There's some expenses on ourselves and we must provide it anyway. And compensation in 100 million, it's more than enough. Like for 3-4 years we will get 1 billion. The question is, why do we need more if we can work already with what we have? And those who are in business with us, they're already connected with the money, with the finance, and work with such amount, it's not as easy as it seems. And we need to be prepared. And we are prepared for that. We are not trying to get explosion amount to complete both goals for 1 year. We need to work, we need to accept, we need to develop it. The second moment, there's no goal to gather million people. We not work with the masses And a lot of people understand that we're not trying to get hype. It's not what we need. And right now, we're gonna be strictly regulate these moments, these events. We don't have goals to gather a lot of people. In these days, there's 500 on the slide, but actually it's 6 or 700. And the maximum we will allow is 2,500. So there's not too many available spots. So there's two different scenarios. Or we achieve $100 million and get in a closed foundation, or the 2,500 investors. The third, it's opportunity why we become the closed foundation, because we will have, in such a format, work with each investor individually and build long-term business with a personal relationship. So yes, on every event, everyone can sense this energy, this privacy, this uniqueness that we work with each and every one of you. Everyone can ask their question, everyone can get to know more about the business, can talk with us, get in closer, and that's the most precious to me. To work with everyone, to know them personally. From the first time I can get along with everyone. If you told me the name, I could recognize almost everyone, where they're from and why they're in the project, and that's the best thing in our project, in our relationship. That's something that I personally prefer in my life. We're all like a family that do business. And I really like to work in such a format. And to what we all get, and that's really true, big money like silence. Doesn't matter what others telling you. If you make money, you don't need to shout about it for the whole world. Big money like silence. So take a moment to create your own financial future with the family ProfixOne Capital. And let's go next. If before that moment, please give me a feedback that I didn't talk only to myself. Do you understand everything what I told you? Yes, I need the feedback. Understand. Everything right. Go on. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. Oh, someone telling on Deutschland. Okay. We have a big announcement. Official announcement. You already heard the information about our goals, 50 and $100 million when we're gonna get to the closed foundation, but I want to announce the decision. Before the Dubai, we make a decision, and right now, I want to tell you, from the 1st July, access on a live broadcast will be only to investors in the personal account. Yes. For now, for the whole time before, all the people can just check live broadcast, not even the investors. But if you have the minimal deposit from the 1st July, you will get access to the live broadcast. That's the first step to make a transition to the silent mode. Because there's a lot of moments that we must react immediately. So from 1st July, on this site, there's going to be no live broadcast from those who are not the investors. And that's the first. The second, even more interesting. On the 1st August, official website of the company will be open only for the investors or through the individual password from the company, like individual link. So yeah, from the 1st August, ProfixOne.com will disappear. We made that decision, and I think every investors who has a big amount of investment know that there's a good news for them. I think every investor think that this is a good news. We get a lot of attention and we don't need any more. Those who are in the business understand us. So the official open website, there's going to be no access, only through the investors or through the individual password. Like a link that work for some amount of time and the person can get on it and check the information, and after that the link would gotta be deleted. So yes, it's gonna be a more confidential way of work. And of course on every Zoom, on every meeting, we're gonna talk about it and make it clear how to work with such a link. Because some people don't even understand why we need it, but after a little talk and discussion, the member understand why we make such decisions. So yes, there's gonna be a private access to the live broadcast and private access to the main website. Only you could create the link for your partners and for other persons. So yeah. And the third, maybe the most exciting, at least it's my opinion. For you, I guess it's gonna be the same. From November, yes, not when gonna be acquired the capitalization of 50 millions on 100 millions. We don't just put this punt from nowhere. We have some plans for November. And from November, we will get to the closed format foundation. Yes, like end of November and start of December. And it's gonna be individual development and marketing. Everything's gonna be official, everything is gonna be for investors. And the goals, they're still here, yes. There's the same. But there's gonna be more confidential format, that's all. No outside investments, but there's gonna be investors inside that want to get more investment and some different partners like different companies, and we still can get the capitalization goals $50 million, where the income will be decreased or 0.5%. And the second goal is now not that matter because we already get in the closed format. So yes, you have time before the November to tell more about this opportunity to your relatives, friends, those people who you really want to see next to you, to give them chance to make money. Like 2.5 years we working, and there's a lot of people who already made X's. So make it happen. Don't be silent about it. If you want to help someone, then help. Like some friends you really want to be happy, to have financial freedom. And on a November month, it's gonna be not just like we click a number. No, there's gonna be an event on a cruise. On the end of the November, on the start of December, there's gonna be an event on a cruise when we're gonna have a beautiful time about our transition in a closed foundation. So hurry up to be the part of the closed club, ProfixOne Capital, to create a capital here and now.